What's going on, everyone? You're watching Spartan G Gaming. Welcome to another Infinite Warfare video. And in this video I will be showing you my tips and tricks on how I got the classic pistol, the Hornet, to gold camo very quickly. Now it took me a little under 4 hours to get this weapon from start to gold camo. So it really didn't take me that long at all, guys. Very easy to use this weapon. It is a mean little sucker of a pistol. It really is. I love using it, and it works best while you're on the run and gun. So while I run and gun here, show you how good this little Hornet, this little mean sucker of a pistol is, I will describe a little bit about it, guys, and in how you unlock this in the first place, the classic weapon, but also then give you my tips and tricks so you can get this weapon to gold in as quick a time as hopefully I did. Now, when you prestige up through a level, not all the time, guys, it is picked at kind of random, I think. I'm not really sure when they give you the classic weapon tokens to spend. I got my first classic weapon token to spend at Prestige 2. I then got another one at Prestige 3. And then I've now got another one at Prestige 5. So like I said, it's a little bit random when they give them to you. I'm not exactly 100% certain at what points they should be giving them to you. But that's how it works. But when you do get up for your prestiges, when you do get those classic weapon tokens to spend, it's up to you what classic weapon you choose. I just happened to choose the pistol, the Hornet, just because personally I've just come from using the pistols and I thought it would only right now I'm used to the pistols for a short while to use it while I can. So that's why I chose it. Now, the actual Hornet itself is a full auto ballistic pistol. It delivers the highest fire rate and recoil across all weapon classes. But that's probably why this is so comfortable to use and very easy and very agile and very fast, because of that high fire rate. But there is a kind of a bad thing to that, in that because of the high fire rate, you will deplete your bullets very quickly. So you've got to be accurate, you've got to be precise with your shooting and your aiming. If not, you will run out of bullets very quickly. Now, as a total full magazine, you will get 60 bullets without any attachments on this, guys. This is just as standard. You will get 60 bullets as a maximum capacity in that magazine. Each clip has 20 bullets in it, but I can tell you now that if you're trigger happy like sometimes I can be, and you're wasting bullets, it will drain and deplete your bullets very quickly. Then you'll be looking at to reload again. There are ways, like I said, that we can counteract this and give you more bullets if you require, but I personally never found the need to need more than 60 bullets, which was what the full capacity magazine is. But if you do find that you trigger happy a little bit too much, if you're wasting those bullets, then you can have the option of, first of all, the extended mags in as an attachment. That will give you a little bit more extra bullets, guys, okay? So you can use that if you want. That's an option. I personally didn't use it myself, but you can have that if you want. There's also the option of another perk. You can also have the scavenger on, which will replenish your ammo, probably give you more than what the extended mags were, or do have in them. So you've got options there. You can either have one or the other, or you can actually use them both, guys. You know, you'll never run out of bullets again, okay? So if you do like to be trigger happy with the pistol, then you can use that to your advantage. But personally, I only had the red dot sight on as an optic, and I only used the quick draw as an attachment. That's all I had all the way through running this gun, the little Hornet, with all the challenges. So we're now talking about the first 200 kills, guys. This is the setup for the first 200 kills. So like I say, you can use extended mags, you can use scavenger if you want in your perk 2. You can have the red dot on like I did, and also quick draw on like I did. In perk 1, also I'd have the blind eye and ghost on. They are brilliant perks to use no matter what camo challenge you're doing for any weapon. Also in perk 3, just for the 200 kills that we're focused on at the moment, I would recommend to use Gung Ho. Now Gung Ho will help you to aim a lot faster after sprinting. Remember, the pistol works best while you're being agile and fast with it. So to have all this quick draw on and the Gung Ho, it really helps to be the first one to get your sights up and get that kill before the enemy kills you. It works a treat, guys, it really does. Once you've got those 200 kills out of the way, you'll then move on to finally getting eventually to your zebra camo, which is 160 headshots in total. And there's a button layout I can give you guys that I always use with my controller, which is the tactical layout. Now, the reason I like the tactical layout for it is because of the right stick where it's placed. I love running, I love sliding, and just click that little right stick down. And you can slide, you can go prone with it. I just love having it there in that little place. That works best for me. But you can have whatever you want, guys. That's just my personal setup. I run on 16 with the sensitivity, but you can have that higher or lower. It depends on whatever you prefer, guys. That's just what I run on. Now, for the headshots, we're going for the optic red dot sight. That's the best and one I prefer. Also, I'd recommend for you to keep the quick draw on. I love that aim being a lot faster compared to enemy players. And also there is an option, I never used this myself because I use hardcore, and with the Hornet I never found the need to use it. But if you use standard core mode, guys, if you prefer that, the hollow point will help you with the headshots and getting the increased lethality up. So you can use that as an option if you want to. Remember, you can use that perk too, Scavenger, when going for headshots as well. You can keep that on if you find you're running out of bullets too quick. The Scavenger will help you replenish that ammo. But also we're going back to the perks I've already had, guys, which is the Blind Eye and also Ghost in perk 1 to help along with the headshots. Well, whatever camo challenge you're doing, these perks, they really help me. So that's why I'm suggesting them to you guys. If you try them out, they are absolutely perfect for any camo challenge you're doing. And also Gung Ho. Now, the only change that I would have is just to not have a perk 2 on, but you can have Scavenger if you want to, guys, if you feel like you're running out of bullets. But instead of that, I will have 2 perks in the perk 3. The other perk I like to have when going for headshots is the Dead Silence, because I like to sneak up behind the enemy. I don't like them to hear my big black boots coming up behind them because I like to get those easy headshots from behind. I like flanking the enemy, coming up from behind. You know that, guys. I'm going to show you some videos now on that because it really, really helps. Now, my number 1 tip, at the start of a game, always rush the enemy spawn area. I always do this every single game, guys. I will rush the enemy spawn. I know roughly where the enemy is spawning from, so I run into it, and you'll be surprised. You'll come up behind them because you've got your Ghost on, because you've got Dead Silence. They won't hear you, and you can make for easy headshots. Exact typical situation here, guys. Start of the game. We're on retaliation this time. We're going to run down this side of the map. You can go a bit wider if you want. You can flank down the side a bit more outspread if you want, but I normally tend to just run down here. Come into this little room here where you know a little few campers are probably going to be, and you can get an easy headshot. Every single game, I near enough get 2, maybe 3 enemies stand there, and it makes for easy headshots. Number 2, this is a biggie, this, guys. I always say this in all my videos, with whatever weapon I'm using, but search for the static players. With the pistols, when you're trying to work them to gold camo, it makes it a lot easier because you can run a lot faster. You can get into the enemy spawns or area a lot faster, sorry. Go into the areas, and you will find that there's a lot of static players about. But why are they static? I've never come to this conclusion. I know a lot of static players, sometimes they're using score streaks like this one here, and I'll show you another video where they're using score streaks. But a lot of the time, I think they're just itching the bollocks. They must do. You know, they're just standing around. I don't know what they're doing. But it just makes me laugh, you know, that they're giving us that easy headshot. And it makes up a massive percentage of that 160 headshots that we need in total. You'll find, by looking for static players and also campers like I'm going to go on to in a moment, the headshots, I normally average maybe about 15 to 20 every single game. Sometimes more, depending on the actual ability of the player. Sometimes I get them so standing around that I get probably about 30 headshots just in one game. Now we're going on to headhunting the campers. This is a good one. Again, another big percentage of all the headshots that we get in total. If they like to camp around, guys, it makes it easy for us to get that headshot. And there's nothing more relieving than getting a headshot on a camper. Okay, I know they're only trying to get in the challenges out of the way themselves, but they sit in one place all game. And you can guarantee, like I've said in other videos as well, when you've killed one camper, maybe got a headshot, they will go back to that same place. They'll sit in the same position, so you can go back around them again, just circle around the block, guys, and come up, and it's another easy headshot. It works fantastically, but you've got to search for them. You've got to look for them. They'll probably shoot you first, and then you'll know where they are, and then you can go and get them, okay? Now, number 4, this is a biggie as well. Keep on the move. With the pistols, this is what it's meant for, I personally believe. The pistols, remember that setup we've got? We want to be agile, we want to be fast, so why not use it to our ability? One from one stretch of the map to the other. Keep going back and forwards, no matter how many times you do it in the games. The enemy spawn will change so often, so quickly, especially maps such as Frontier. But use the tunnels, use the hallway, get into those enemy spawns, get into those hot spots, and you'll find that those headshots will come very, very quickly and very, very easily to you. But it never really caused me any bother, the headshots. I think I'm just getting so used to headshots now that I just know exactly where to aim. I know exactly where the enemies are roughly going to... I say exactly and then roughly are two different things I know, but I roughly know where the enemy are going to be. Look at that one, guys. With that setup, we got quick. We jumped over the enemy head, come up behind him, got a headshot. How wonderful is that? That was absolutely great gameplay there. Now, with the Autumn Camo, you'll need to get 25 point-blank medals. Now, you know how to do this, guys, but if you're uncertain, I will just explain a little bit about it. Just show you a great clip here. I get like 3, maybe 4 point-blank kill medals in the space of about 10 seconds. It is that quick and that easy if you want it to be. You'll probably find that most enemy will just run out in front of you anyway. So use it, you know, get involved in it, just get stuck in, and those point blank medals will come. I got that out of the way like I always do in about 2 games. 25 kills, point blank kills are nothing, guys. They're not that hard at all. The whiteout camo, kill 50 enemies while you have no primary weapon. I never have a primary weapon while using the pistols anyway, so again 50 kills will come very easily to you. The Bengal camo, get a kill with an optic and 4 attachments equipped 50 times. Now this is where I'm going to say experiment, guys. Have an optic that you prefer, have 4 attachments on, whatever you prefer, and just go out and get those 50 kills. It really doesn't matter, just experiment with attachments and enjoy yourself. The murdered out camo, get 2 rapid kills 20 times with this weapon. Now again, the Hornet pistol is a mean little sucker. This is what I found it best in doing most of all. Getting the rapid kills and getting the 3 kills without dying 20 times. And you'll find these 2 challenges will come at the same time. Recommend to you to have extended mags on if you want to. Remember, there is that option there to increase your ammo maximum capacity if you want to. You can also have suppressor on as well to keep off the map a little bit more. I never personally used it with the Hornet myself, but you can use that as an option like I've used on so many other pistols before this. But you will find with these great tips that I'm giving you here, if you keep going into the enemy hotspots, those rapid kills will come very easily to you. What I mean by a hotspot area is, you know, those areas where you can see on your map if you're playing hardcore mode, like I would recommend to you guys, because the pistols will get those kills nice and easy for you on hardcore. And kill confirmed as well, just before I go into the hotspot areas, but kill confirmed is a great game mode to get those kills that you need and get those camos out of the way quick, because this is what the pistol is meant for. You have to run, you have to go and get those tags, you'll get great points as well at the end of the game, but also you're having to keep on the run with it, which is what the pistol's all about. So what better game mode is there? I know there are other options to choose from, but I've played them all and it doesn't make sense on some of the other ones because you have to do different tactical things to win the game. But kill confirmed is perfect for the challenge we need for the pistols, which is why I recommend it to you. But the hotspot areas, we're going to mention it again on the Neon Tiger, where you need to get 3 kills without dying 20 times. So in this one, again, rush the enemy spawn area. But the hotspot area, I will recommend to you again in a moment, is a great biggie in, you know, what you have to do to get those 3 kills, or if not, the rapid kills like we were speaking about earlier. But the hotspot areas are areas where enemy and teammates collide in the middle, where you have a big old shootout, and, you know, you're going to get those kills in very quick successive time. It really does benefit for you to go to those zones. You can check them out on your map if you have a UAV in hardcore mode. Look where the blips are, head for those blips, look at those blips. But also anticipate enemy movement as well, like I just said there in the tip. Try and understand what the enemy are doing, try and understand where they are, where they're going, and it really helps you to get those easy kills. It's so easy to do, guys, as well. You know, you got to know where the enemy are at all times. Otherwise, how are you going to shoot them and kill them and win the game if you don't know where they are? When you play these games enough, you will get used to the maps, you'll get used to knowing where the enemy are going to be spawning from, and you just head for those zones. Those 3 kills and the rapid kills will come very quick to you. It took me probably about 4, maybe 5 games in total, 4 to 5 games in total, to do the rapid kills that I need. Also, the completion of the 3 kills without dying 20 times. It's that easy, guys. There's the gold camo. We also get the Neon Tiger camo unlocked as well. That's about it, guys. Hopefully my tips have helped you there, but this is the Hornet at gold camo. I really do appreciate you watching the video, and if you have liked it, please, I'd appreciate it if you leave a like, and please subscribe. The next video we're going to be making, which we've already got gold camo for, is the RAW, the Raw Light Machine Gun. So I'm going to be sharing that with you next, guys, but thank you so much for watching. I really do hope you've enjoyed. Peace out, and I'll see you on the next video.